Does your Mazda 3 look like this?
Boo! Oh, gross!
Boogers! But you want it to look like this? First thing you want to do is pop the hood. Once you open the hood, you want to start taking off the bolts and the clips that hold the top of the bumper on. You'll need a Phillips head, a flathead screwdriver, and a 10mm socket. The clips and bolts that you want to remove on the top end of the bumper are marked on this picture, and keep in mind that there is a clip hiding underneath the intake. Now you want to take off the 3 clips in the wheel well. These are very similar to the top end clips. All you have to do is take out the middle and then pull out the clip. After that, you want to take out the screw that's hiding behind the wheel well cover. So stick it right in there, that it's out. There we go, there she is. Now we can move on to the bottom side of the bumper where there's going to be more clips and Phillips head screws. But you want to take them off all the way from this side, all the way around the front edge till you get to the other side of the wheel. There's going to be 2 more clips holding this bumper. It's going to be underneath this shroud, right there, and one on the other side, right there. Now that we finally have everything unscrewed, we can take off the bumper. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what I mean whenever there's clips behind this. As you can tell, everything's pretty loose. So I like to grab right here, kind of jiggle it, and then kind of pull harder. There we go. Just do the same thing on the other side, and then we're ready to unplug the turn signals. Get your floor mats. I made it as a little buffer zone so I don't scratch the paint on the ground. So we got 3 connections, at least for me. Since I don't have any fog lights, this is just a turn signal. That guy off. Another one right here. There we go. Jesus Christ. There's a clip right here holding this wiring loom out. So we got the bumper off the car. Turns out you don't really need to unplug one of the wires. It's just a little connection right there. So this is the back side of the bumper. Basically you want to take out all of these screws right here. After I took off the bumper, I inspected the back side and I found a broken clip, but I was only slightly upset about it. So I went ahead and started unscrewing those bolts with my Phillips head screwdriver and got my impact. And before you start removing any of those screws, I highly suggest you take detailed pictures of where they go, just so it's a lot easier to put them back in when you start reassembling everything. After taking off the grill, I found this piece that broke off and laid on the floor. And at this point I'm thinking, why the hell am I even doing this? I'm breaking more parts than I'm fixing. So I super glued it back together, and let's just say it turned out alright. Now we can set the bumper aside and start taking off the trim pieces off of the old grill. These little silver clips hold in the chrome trim up front. So to take these clips off, get yourself a little screwdriver like this, and there's a clip that actually holds in, so push it towards the center and then push that center or the silver piece down. Alright, one right here. So same idea, pull this little plastic tab out and then it slides right out. Oh, there we go. Alright, take this part off. Cool. Now we just need to take off this little beauty plate and this front part right here. So there's these metal rivets on top of here. There was one right here, but they look like this. The only way to take these out is to either drill them or you can yank them from the back side. So this is what those metal rivets look like from the back side. There's going to be 3 tabs that flare out that actually hold it in place. What you want to do is squeeze those tabs in. That way it becomes like a nail, and you can pull the flat side so it just slides right out. Honestly, it'd probably be easier just to drill it out. So after you take out those metal rivets and those 2 plastic clips, the front painted piece that's on top of the grill can now be removed. It's rounded around the front, and that's where it's clipped in, as well as the sides are also clipped in. Sorry for not recording it, I just forgot to, but it's fairly intuitive to remove once you get those clips and rivets out. And once you take off that painted piece on top of the grill, there's going to be 6 screws that you can now remove, and that allows us to remove that beauty piece that covers the hood latch and goes underneath the intake scoop. Just take this little tab, push it in, and then slide it off. There we go. Oh. Oh, there we go. Here is the old grill. Nothing on it. And I actually wanted to replace this because it's broken. Some tabs are broke. So now this is just a bare grill. I'm gonna go ahead and do the opposite of what we've been doing and actually put stuff together. It's on like so. So let's go ahead and slide these tabs on. So obviously not exactly the same specs as the OEM grill. It's a little off, but I think we'll make her fit. Before I put this back on, I put those 6 screws back into this OG part. Slap this guy on. Now I just need to put those plastic tabs back in here. This is where we're at now. I'll put those metal rivets back in. Now I just need to transfer some plastics from the old grill onto this new one. Are the 2 pieces of trim we're gonna be taking off the old grill and putting on the new one. They're pretty easy to take off. Right here, right there, and right there. You just push those little clips in and push them out like that. I'll clean mine up a little bit just because it's easy. Put these on before the silver trim because this goes under the silver trim and covers up that little space. These are pretty simple to install. Literally just clip them in. And finally this last one. There we go. Let's put these bad boys in. You can see these silver tabs here, here, here. Just need to push these guys in until they clip. There we freaking go. She's actually looking pretty schmexy, not gonna lie. So now that we have all of our old trim pieces on the new grill, we can start screwing it onto the bumper. Or maybe I glued it in the wrong spot. What the flicking heck? Yeah, this is like in the wrong spot, but it was there. Maybe this is in the wrong spot. This tab. Flick it. So now that we have all those screws back into the grill, holding it onto the bumper, we're ready to screw on the 2 main clips that hold the bumper onto the car. I originally tried to do this with a screwdriver, but it was way too hard because the holes are really small, so then I started using an impact.
Oh my god.
But these 2 clips, they actually go on top, spot right there. Just kind of take this guy out, put the shell in, insert, bam, she's in there. I guess I forgot to drill the hole for this top piece. This is a 1/4 inch drill bit. Like a freaking butter, boy. This guy in, bam. Look at that, whoa, shit. With that final clip in and these 3 excess screws that I can't find where they go, we're now ready to put on the bumper. We want these 2 clips, right here and here, to go right here and over here. This guy goes right here. There we go, this guy goes right here. There we go, and then this guy goes plugged in right here. Snap her in. Beautiful. Plug in. Oh, this guy. Come on. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Oh shit. Alright, so we got the bumper clipped on. Now we can start putting in the screws on the top end.
Could you go to the gas station with me so I can get some gas?
Yeah.
And I also like the sucky Gatorade.
With the top end buttoned up, we can move on to the wheel wells.
Okay. Damn, that was a hoe. Damn, bruh. I think it's going in.
With the wheel wells finished up, we can move on to the last step, which is the bottom of the bumper, starting off with the 2 clips that are hidden underneath the splash shield.
Oh.
All that's left to do is installing the bottom screws and clips, checking the panel gaps, and admiring your freaking work. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you found a lot of value from it, or if it actually helped you out, then consider leaving a like. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that freaking subscribe button. Maybe hit that bell notification as well. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day.